Greetings, God blessing everyone, all the children, beloved by God. Pray that you are all okay. Thank God that we are still here and have everything we need. Though some are still not as fortunate as some of us. I hope this is not the last time that I could talk to you, because I am living almost like in a cocoon at the moment due to so much attack from the negative power. Even though they should have never been able to do anything to me, but due to the karma of the world, such immense, such vastness of karma, they might be able to still do something. Well, they have been trying to do something, like those black magic, putting needle through my body everywhere and pinching here, pinching there, like that. It's a feeling of pinching. It's not that painful, but just that something, very sharp and pointed is being forced into your being. Sadly, those things still exist on this planet, and some even escape the net of karma, because between karma and karma there is a gap, and inside that gap there are some words, some ways that you can make use of to get things, dark things, bad things that you want. Not you, those bad magicians who came from the zealous demons' world. Anyway, you see, there are many worlds in our dimension. It's not just the physical world. There are worlds in between the physical and astral, which are hell. And then even in the astral world, there are fierce beings who always provoke a higher level of the astral, called like the 33 heavens, and keep fighting in order to expand their territory. And also in the physical world, they also want to control everything. They charm humans, they seduce them into their group. Slowly, first they give them some magical happening so that they feel, oh, this is good, what I want, I get, And slowly they make them do things to be able to access more magical stuff. It's just like people who sell drugs. First they give to some kids or some humans who are in vulnerable situations, or depressed, or desperate for something new, out of boredom. They give them free, and then afterward, they slowly, that person or that kid became addicted already, then they will ask them to buy and charge them more than usual. So they get back what they have been given free before, but they have given free to that kid or that person. The normal magic comes from the lower astral world, but there's also another kind of magic that is between the karma gap. Even in an atom, there are some gaps. Everything in the world has some gap in between. Even solid wood or solid stone, there are some gaps in between their molecules or cells. Inside our body also, it looks solid, but between the skin, the cells, we have some gaps as well. And I guess science probably has told us about that. I'm not sure if I have seen it anywhere. It's just what I know inside. Then I can tell you, because it's true. Though maybe I can't prove it. It doesn't matter. You listen or not listen. I'm used to people not listening already. And with all this influence from the Maya, the devils, the demons, the ghosts, mostly you're not yourself. Or sometimes you're not yourself. And that's why sometimes people went out in the night and did some murdering. They came back, they don't remember anything because the demons would just use their body temporarily, cast their soul aside or, do something so that the soul doesn't even know, the mind doesn't even know. Only the body and the brain go along to do the hideous crimes. One of the prophets say that Jesus has been crucified again, or would be or will be crucified again. I think it was, I forgot his name now suddenly. Oh God. The famous painter, yeah. Oh, Da Vinci. Yeah, Da Vinci. This could happen. Like the black demonic magician would put needles through some effigy, or maybe look like the thing they make that looks like a human shape, and then they use needles and magical power to push them through, and that would also hurt the real humans that the effigy or the so-called looking like a doll, represents. And whoever that has been done to will die sooner or later with pain and all that in between. It also happened to me sometimes, but I survived all of that. And sometimes not just the needles and incantations are done to a doll, but also to the physical body, my physical body. They just throw invisible sword, magical sword, or cut one to kill me on the spot and all that stuff. I survived all that all these years, but this time it was so strong that I could even feel it, in the physical. And the thing is, it's not only one black demon magician, but there are others as well. They gang together. My protector finally got through the thick web of karma and told me all this, and they have been able to put some protection ring around me. And then I also put a protection ring around myself too, so I'm like a caterpillar, but I still can move around. It's just less pain now. And even this morning, one of the black magicians put a wreath of flowers in front of my entrance so that if I stepped out of it, I would be poisoned by magic as well as these specially created flowers and die. If not immediately, because I kind of am strong, but it could be, it would take some time and I can't escape. Luckily, at some breaking point of the karma of the world, my protector has been able to protect me and put a ring around me. The world karma is so huge, it could get through the protection. One never knows. So hopefully I will survive again this time. If not, then please, 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 be vegan, make peace, okay? Pray to God, thank God for the vegan world and for the peace world, as well as the liberation of your soul. The liberation of your soul should be the foremost important goal in your life, because if you lose this time, it will take eons, hundreds, billions, thousands of billions, trillions of years before you can regain your status as a human again, or as animal people, or don't know whatever you have done in your life, and other myriad of lifetimes might come upon you And you might not be able to be free. You might not see the sun. You might not have any physical body given to you so that you can have a chance to redeem your past misdeeds, your past sins, which sometimes are not all your fault, but were influenced by the negative power in the physical world. As I have told you, 41% of this world's population is either, born by demons, supported by demons, influenced by demons, controlled by demons, or demons themselves in the form of humans, because they borrow the bodies of humans. When somebody is weak and vulnerable, they will be able to do. And sometimes when you sleep, the soul goes out and they will be able to enter your body and use your body to do many things that you will not be able to fight against. And sometimes consciously, you don't want to do this and that, but something pulls you, something forces you, and you do things, and later you regret. Or your body is completely controlled by the demons, and you could never regain it again. And your soul is floating around or in limbo somewhere, unable to have control of it, and just lives in misery. And even in the astral body, you still feel hungry, thirsty, but nobody will help you, because your soul has been already cast away, cast aside. And if these demon magicians use these gap words or methods between the karma, then even the Lord of Karma doesn't know about it. It's not registered in the karmic system, and it's not registered in the body's mind as well. So nobody can help you. You just float around frustratingly, having hunger and thirst, but you won't die. And it's always like this, and forever cold, hot. Anything would affect you, just like it affects your physical body, but then you can't do anything about it. And this is such a terrible, horrible, and utterly helpless situation. I would never want anyone to experience it. But sadly, the karma that the humans have done, that the beings on this planet have done, will be able to allow the demons and magicians to do that. And even not just one person, him or herself, but that karma, the consequence will affect her business, her family, her loved ones, husband, wife, children, great-grandchildren, etc. Even will affect the dog or the cat person that they love. This is a terrible thing.